Okay. Kid poop cleaned. This one's really interesting. As in, I'm not completely following what I'm supposed to be doing here. I want to be able to stick a little nub on the tip of that so I can push it over one more. Right, and then I could, and then I would push it here and it would connect. How do I stick a nub on the tip of that? Because if I do it now, wait. Now this should work. Yeah, this should work. Whoops. Oh yeah, okay. There, I just had to do it that way. And go like this. And like that. Oh, okay. So I was right, I just had to like do it. And then, for some reason my brain, which I'm realizing happens a lot with this game, and this is the very first game where this has actually happened. I guess not happened, but happens so often, is my brain will come up with an idea that eventually is the actual solution. But when I come up with it, it can't organize the information well enough to foresee, like, what do I want to try to say? For some reason, my brain can come up with a solution, but then something about the way, like, when you're doing this, you're trying to come up with the entire solution in your brain before you actually enact it. And then in the process of doing that, you come up with every other you come up with every other failure as well. You're like, oh shoot, that would lead to this type of failure, this type of failure, right? And so if that happens, and you're like, well, then this solution might not work. But what happens is, what I believe to be a failure isn't actually a failure, but I don't realize it until I just move forward with trying the solution my brain came up with. Doesn't that make any sense? So like right there, that's what I thought, but for some reason in the state my brain was when I thought, I'm like, but that's not going to work because it's going to get jammed up somewhere. But when I actually just go forward with it regardless, I discover that doesn't happen. Anyways, hope that made sense. Wait.